Good morning. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yeah, what did I tell you? We talked about this last week when I said that they were going, like, it wasn't an emergency room, but it was like a triage situation of what was going on at Stellantis. And now everybody's running with it. The Sun, was it Cars.com did an article on this. So many different articles I saw this morning. And 3 of them tag us in this, which I think is awesome. But Jeep and Chrysler's U-turn on discontinued gas models in emergency room effort after the lowest sales in 100 years. Oof. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. But yeah, it's bad, but the turnaround is so good. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. Before I even get into this, I always disclose when we're talking about Stellantis or I'm talking about where the company's at that I thoroughly invest in the company. I said this about, what was it, 2.5 months ago? I went all in. It was after Roadkill Nights, so I'm guessing it was around October when I jumped in. But yes, I'm heavily invested into the company, so it is in my interest to see the company succeed, okay? And that's just because I'm a fan of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. I use the products. You guys see my Ram trucks, the Scat Pack, which is no longer road legal, but still around. And the new Charger that was ordered, the General Grant, which is coming soon. Now, also before we get into it, I got to talk about our Ram 1500 and Ram 2500 giveaways. The 500X entries on both of those trucks. I think there's 2 remaining on the Ram 1500 Laramie from Goody's Popcorn. And there's 3 remaining on the Ram 2500 Bighorn. That's got the big gas engine in it, the 6.4. You can find out more about both of those. Link in the description, tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com. And when those sell out, they're supposed to go until Thursday, I believe, but I don't think it's going to last that long. There's 2 here and 3 here. They're probably going to be gone today. So letting you guys know. So getting into the video. Basically, it gets right into it. Following a major sales slump, the automaker Stellantis is set to completely overhaul its business strategy. I wonder where this was said before. Not just myself and Butter the Insider talking about this extensively. Ooh, shit, for months and months and months and months. It's bad when you're in your rental place and the legs on the IKEA couch fold up on you. Still kind of funny. So myself and Butter have been talking about this for a minute, but let's just get into the nitty gritty of it. So CEO Antonio Filosa is leading the charge at Stellantis, which sources close to the matter have described as an emergency room operation. This was first reported over at Reuters. These plans are prioritizing a rekindling of the brand's credibility with customers, investors, and dealers while keeping its factory fully operational and the workers there employed. Let me translate that for you. Our last CEO was a fucking retard. He was a dumbass and literally destroyed all credibility with anybody that ever loved a muscle car. Muscle cars paid all of our bills. Trucks with V8s paid all of our bills. And we were so stupid that we cut those for EVs that break all the time and were less reliable than the worst E60 M5 BMW ever. Let me translate, okay? So, now they're bringing back the Hemi V8. They're bringing back, and they're putting the Hemi V8 in a bunch of vehicles. We're going to get into that in a minute. So Stellantis is accelerating actions to correct past strategic and operational decisions. Let me translate that for you. Stellantis is trying to fix all of the fucking shit that Carlos Tavares completely fucked. Okay? That's what that says. All right? Now, the most notable of these corrections so far include the revival of the Jeep Cherokee model in the United States, as well as the return of the Hemi V8 engine, set to be used in several upcoming models. You don't say. All those people that were, remember all those haters that were like, the Hemi's, y'all just bitching. Hemi's done, man. It's going to be hurricane everything. I told you so. Stellantis is also planning to release more affordable models aimed at recapturing market share to lost rivals, offering competitive entry-level vehicles. Insert the Duster, the performance SRT vehicles that are going to have the Hurricane 4 and the Hurricane 6 in it. Bringing back those SRT 4, SRT 6 nameplates, SRT 8. Another major plan includes scrapping our extremely dumb, slightly retarded former CEO Carlos Tavares, I added that in there, pledge to make 100% of the Siri. Making the pledge to make 100% of the company's European sales, EVs, and 50% of the US sales, EVs, by 2030. Come on, bro. That was some pie in the sky shit right there. That was never going to happen. Not even in Europe. Filosa, now this is the one thing I'm a little sketchy on. I love what Filosa did in terms of coming back here and bringing the company to be run out of Detroit. Not the Netherlands, not Portugal, not any of this other shit. They're running the company out of Detroit. I love that. All right? I absolutely love it. But Filosa is shaking the company's leadership by promoting trusted Italian and Brazilian managers from his time at Fiat Chrysler America, and Stellantis in Latin America, as well as hiring managers, engineers, and tech experts to bolster the ranks under the depleted Tavares. Another notable difference in philosophy between the former and current CEO is their attitude on fleet sales. I talked about this, 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks? I told you this was coming. Which Filosa is prioritizing in order to rebuild Stellantis sales volume and keep plants running. Meaning keeping people employed, honoring your contracts with the UAW, duh. While historically used to pad sales figures and offload inventory, these sales to rental companies, corporations, and government agencies could help Stellantis weather the storm until its mass market share bounces back. Genius. Biggest thing I've said about investment, and I can just tell you as somebody who's an investor, somebody that looks at numbers, right? This thing's hanging out. Looking at numbers, right, is cash flow. Cash flow. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I like what I'm seeing. I really do. I think the turnaround is here. I think we start getting, you're gonna have that TRX imminent. It's coming. Because you're gonna get it Q1 of 2026, okay? So we have SRT trucks coming 2026 like this. You got regular V8s coming, not with the e-torque for a Ram. You got the V8 Charger coming this year. Whether it's gonna be Hellcat version first or regular Hemi V8, that's still up in the air. Affordable Jeep Gladiators and Wranglers with the 5.7 Hemi in it and the 6.4 in the Gladiator, which you guys have been asking for forever, and we broke that story over a year ago. All of this stuff is coming, meaning if you're a fan, if you're a Mopar fan, it's turning around. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to go check out tksgarage.bigcartel.com if you're interested in getting into either the Ram 1500 Laramie giveaway or the Ram 2500 giveaway. And I got to thank Goodies Popcorn on the Ram 1500 and OBD Tech on the Ram 2500 for sponsoring both of those trucks for the giveaway. Anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.